AI-generated content, a term you've probably heard being thrown around recently. It's a confusing mess of plagiarism, lies, and regulations, but I feel like throughout all this mess, no one has ever actually sat down to answer the most important question of this whole situation. Can AI actually create something as good as a human can? No. Now, in order to answer this question, we must first go way back to the very beginning of time, early 2023. Around this time is when the whole concept of AI-generated content first began to become mainstream. And I, along with I'm sure many others, first became aware of it from these videos of the US presidents playing video games together.
Donald, aren't you literally in court for a shit ton of charges?
Yeah, how do you even have time to play, Donald?
It's nothing, bro. I'll be Gucci. I'm trying to get better with Hanzo, my lawyers understand.
Now, these videos do bring up some concerns about impersonation and whatnot, but there's already countless videos from other people who have looked into the ethics of this sort of thing. What I want to figure out today is if AI truly can create a video that is as good as what a human can create. Now, if we're just looking at these president videos, then the answer is definitely yes. I mean, these videos are absolutely hilarious, but the thing is, I don't know if I really consider this to be AI-generated content. I mean, sure, they use AI to generate the voices that we're hearing, but all the words the voices are speaking are written by a human. And because of that, I think these types of videos still retain a very human quality about them. They're more so AI-assisted than AI-generated. So in order to truly answer this question, I think we need to find a method of creating content that requires the least amount of human input required. And what better place to look than the wonderful world of YouTube gurus.
Yo hustlers, welcome back to YouTube Hustle Academy. Today I'm going to teach you how you can make a successful YouTube channel using only AI and not having integrity.
Now, I'm sure you've seen these types of videos before, but in case if not, basically there's this whole trend now of running a faceless YouTube channel where essentially you're just supposed to use AI to generate your videos and then upload them to your channel. Now, I don't know how successful these AI channels are, but I mean, hey, if it works for someone, then cool. But from what I've seen, these videos just kind of don't look very good. Like, they claim that you can run an entire channel with absolutely no human input, just entirely with AI. But then when you actually watch their tutorial on how to do so, there's still a lot of human input required. And beyond that, the product just isn't something I think people would watch. But you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're onto something. You see, before I started this channel, I used to have an old channel where I would upload game reviews. So I thought that maybe I could use this AI technology to generate a video for that channel. So I told the AI to give me a video about the hit game Among Us, and well, it definitely did give results. Okay, so obviously the supposed autonomous way of making videos isn't quite there yet, but all hope is not lost for AI. I'm sure many of you have heard of Kwebbelkop before. He's a very popular YouTuber who recently made the very bold decision to switch to becoming an AI YouTuber. I mean, you gotta give him credit. This truly is first of its kind. I just don't know if the kind is good. As you could probably imagine, he received a lot of hate from this decision, understandably so. I mean, all of his fans didn't want to watch a computer pretending to be him. But you still gotta admit, this stuff is pretty high tech. I mean, it's able to analyze gameplay and give very human sounding responses to what's going on the screen.
And we made it to the finish line! I'm too good at this, man.
However, there's a lot of theories I've seen pointing to this whole thing being fake, and I gotta say, I kinda agree with them. Now, take everything I say here with a grain of salt, because there's no confirmation that this actually is fake, but there's just a lot of things about this that doesn't add up. First of all, there's no way an AI is actually playing these games. A lot of the games this AI is playing requires quick critical thinking. For example, here's a video of it playing a Simon Says game. It's somehow able to read the prompt saying to select the pig, and then it's able to find the pig that, I mean, this doesn't even look like a pig. And then before selecting on the pig, the mouse hovers between two options, which is clearly a human hesitating between which one to click. Now sure, you could definitely argue that they trained the AI to be able to read the prompt and then solve what's on the screen, and even giving it the little human-looking hesitation between which option to choose. But the thing is, this is just one scenario out of so many in all these videos that he's uploaded. Now, if he trained this AI to play one game, then sure, maybe this could be a bit more believable, but even if this technology is possible, just the task of having to train this AI to play every single game in existence just isn't worth the amount of work it would take. Just play the game yourself at that point. So I'm fairly certain at the very least this gameplay is by a human, but even the commentary that the AI is giving, as far as I know, there's just no AI that can analyze what's going on a screen at every second and give a good reaction to it. I mean, how is it that this YouTuber was able to create this AI that can analyze everything that's going on and give a perfect reaction, whilst a company like Google can't even do it? And I mean, once again, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe Kwebbelkop did actually manage to create this AI, in which case it is very impressive, but I just don't really buy it. Jelly made a video on this topic if you want to learn more about it, but I'm pretty sure what this boils down to is something similar to the AI president voices. I think that the AI is just being either fed a script, or maybe it's someone else doing the commentary and they're running it through like a voice changer and framing it as an AI as an attempt to gain attention or something. But that's besides the point. The reason why I bring up Kwebbelkop AI is because if this actually is an AI, then this 100% is the closest to an AI making an actually good video. I mean, I personally wouldn't watch this, but I could definitely see somebody watching this and enjoying it.
However, there is a catch. Kwebbelkop has made it very well known that he is using AI to generate these videos, and so of course this entire thing is just getting hate. I mean, even if Kwebbelkop's AI is actually real, the product still just isn't as good as what a human could make. But maybe we're just biased. Maybe the reason we hate on these videos is because it's made by AI. What if, for example, I were to upload a video that was generated by AI, but I didn't tell anybody that it was made by AI? Would it still garner the same amount of hate? You'll never guess what I did next. So remember when I said I have an old gaming channel that I used to upload to? Well, I decided to have Chatgpt write me a video game essay script about the game Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because I've been playing it a lot, and then turn the script into a video and upload it without mentioning the use of AI. However, I ran into a bit of a problem. Just like the video we tried to generate earlier, the AI just couldn't come up with anything that sounded natural. This one starts with, "Hey there, fellow gamers," which should never be the intro to anyone's video, and I just couldn't get any good results. So eventually what I decided to do is feed it a script that I had previously written for this channel and tell it to use it basically as like a template to generate a new video about the Mario game. And after a good amount of tries, I finally got something that didn't start with "Hey there, gaming gang," and so I decided that it was good enough. And so I recorded the script word for word and uploaded it to the gaming channel. And I guess somewhat unsurprisingly, the reception to it wasn't bad, but it also wasn't necessarily good. I didn't expect people to hate it because it's a pretty okay script, but the problem is it kind of reads like a middle school essay. This is a trend I noticed with a lot of things generated by AI. It'll say something like, "Super Mario Bros. Wonder elevates the classic Mario formula to new heights," and then it just doesn't elaborate further. Like, it lists off all the points you'd want to hear in a good video, but it just doesn't provide any insight. Also, keep in mind that I gave the thing a template of one of my old videos. Without this template, it just goes off the rails. And it's honestly probably good that it doesn't elaborate on the points that it's making, because in the few occasions where it does, the information is just completely wrong. But most important of all, did people actually like the video? For the first week it was out, I didn't mention anything about it being AI generated, and the reception to it was generally positive. It was mentioned that I should have gone more in depth, which adds up, but overall people were fairly positive towards it. But I think some of that might have been people just didn't want to make me feel bad by saying the video was bad, because in their minds it was created by me. The only person who straight up told me the video was bad was my friend, because I think he wasn't afraid of hurting my feelings. It should also be mentioned that this was the first video I uploaded to the channel in over a year, and it fairly quickly became the third best performing video out of the past 10 that I had uploaded, which, having been a year after my last upload, is actually pretty good. And the video even gained a subscriber, so clearly people liked it enough. But to finish the experiment, I revealed that the video was AI generated, and people admitted that there was something off about the video. Watching the Wonder video, it felt off. I pretty much knew it was AI, but I had the benefit of the doubt, and now it's been confirmed. The video didn't have that much life, it was just an analysis of a game, a 5-paragraph essay, which, yes, I fully agree with. Someone else said they thought the video felt off since it had been such a long time since I last uploaded to that channel, but now that they know it's made by AI, it kinda adds up. They also mentioned that there were a few lines in the video that made it believable that it was made by me, which is interesting, but I think it's mainly just because of the template that I gave the AI. Because some parts of the template I gave it, it just kind of copy-pasted, so some of it did sound like something I would say. And somebody did actually say that they thought the script was good, but once again, keep in mind that it's mainly based off of a template that I gave it, so it still had the same structure that I would have given a video, it just was a lot more lifeless and less insightful. So does this prove that AI can actually create a good YouTube video? No. The video it produced is mediocre at best, not necessarily bad, but definitely not good. And keep in mind, this required me to give it an entire template script. The amount of work that went into making that template could just be put towards making, your own video, which would probably turn out being at least 10 times better. However, I do think that this shows that AI is a very powerful tool that can be used in assisting creative projects, but can't really replace the human doing the project. Maybe things will change in the future, but I think for the time being we should focus on how AI can aid us in our creative projects rather than creating them entirely. But anyways, that's about it. Until next time, fellow glitch surfers and pixel pioneers, fuck!